Right, guys. Get ready to rock and roll. Did everybody have a wonderful holiday? Yeah. Yes, it was good. I love what you're doing. How was serious? I had, Daddy was good. Yes, my grand. I didn't do. I had, yeah. Good weekend? No. I had fun. It was okay. Not great. Okay, just okay, but it's better than a bad thing. Oh, no, exactly. The weather kind of was a little iffy. I don't know where you guys live, but it's a little time. Well, we had rain.
Yeah, right.
Every day.
Saturday, but Sunday.
We're gonna start off if I can get the button to work.
Great.
Oh, it's the 4th of July. I love it. Does anybody have any gratitudes?
With attitudes.
Who turned you on this morning? She's like,
I am blessed and I think. Okay, let's go. Okay.
all right. It's gonna be one of those days like Narnia fell. Who has gratitude this morning that they would like to share? Somebody better come up, please, y'all. Have a gratitude. Thank you.
Happy.
Yes, ma'am. Grateful for family and their family. And I'm grateful for my clients who treat me so well. Most of the time. And even if they're needy. And I'm just grateful that I'm in the real estate business because it's crazy, it's stressful, but it's fun. It's all this. We're saving us the gratitude. It's real estate is all those things, especially now. More than ever, it's a learning moment and a learning opportunity. I am learning new things every day. I've been in the business for over 30 years. And I'm not just learning things like, you know, put a dot here. I'm learning big things every day. Things are changing, keeping up with it. I'm grateful that we have an opportunity to keep up with the changing time and that we have the learning. Yes, ma'am.
I am grateful for Johnetta, Joy, and Aaron. That just started back here at the Brownsville Rocks.
I love it.
Mark to the prayer.
I got the prayer. That's what we do.
Anybody show up? You need prayer?
Working the Pop Tart. Renee, right there for the Pop Tart. That is okay.
Right now, take the pop top and shred. Yeah.
I don't need that. You can do it.
I gave it to her.
We had to get she's got more candy on. Any other gratitude this morning? I want to say that as I say every week, I am incredibly grateful for all of you. Every single person in this room. This is a very unique. Come on in, baby. I'm gonna draw attention to you. Just come on in, grab me. This is an incredible group of people that I don't think you're gonna find at any other market center. Actually, I know you're not gonna find it at either market center. I've been at the other market center. And there's something lacking. Okay, that's probably the nicest way that I can put it. Y'all are a family and it shows. And thank you for supporting each other. We're all at different points in our learning curve. And there's always somebody up above us. Always. It doesn't matter how big or whatever. There's always somebody above that we can go to and get direction from. And then pass it on down the line. Come on in, sweetie. I'm grateful for all of you. It's Miss Tammy. Right here. How did I miss you? Tammy, I line up this morning. You want to come up and talk, do all the things? Sure. I love this. Thank you. I love that. Thank you.
Thank you, gosh.
Yes.
Any more compliments? Good to be back with you guys. Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you. And thank you for the referrals recently. And remember that over the summer through the end of August that we've increased our rewards for you to $100. So it used to be 60. So through August, any referral that you send to Georgia Natural Gas, you're receiving $100 Visa gift card. And remember, the gift cards are sent digitally. We're emailing them to you. Did you get one recently? Okay, good. So you can choose to have a physical card mailed if you want to, but the cards are emailed to you. And usually it's about 7 to 10 days after you send that referral in. Gas has to be flowing for 7 days, and then we send you your email with the reward in it. If you're new and not familiar with our program, it's easy to register for it, a real estate program. And for every referral, you will get $100 through the summer, but your client gets $120 in bill credits. A lot of people moving from out of state do not know that Georgia's not regulated. They have a choice in their gas provider. So you are able to share with them so they can sign up for gas and receive $120 in bill credits only through your discount. Any questions?
Later, it's a long time. But I did it, I put it on Facebook, but I didn't really know any best way to advertise. Like for the summer, I want to get something like fun out for the summer. Yeah, yeah, but it's suggestions, I'm gonna do it again.
Well, a lot of people start looking for gas provider this time of year, because a lot of it goes in the fall when people are trying to, find it. So it may be good just to say, hey, if you're shopping around, I'm able to offer a discount for you if you want to switch providers, or if you need to sign up for service with Georgia Natural Gas, you get $120 in bill credits. Here's my link. Something like that. But a lot of people really start looking around this time of year as we go into fall, because that's when gas prices typically increase and they want to lock it in now. So you could even say that if you want to lock in at a low rate now, you never know what's going to happen, and just share your link. So when you register with us, you're assigned a referral code that's exclusive to you, and that link that's exclusive to you. And if they click on the link, their discount, their $120 in bill credits is embedded in there. So it's done automatically. And then your information's on there, so we know that you referred them to us.
So if I see it on Facebook, on her post, and she's got her link on there, and I click on the link, I don't talk to her, I don't do anything, I just go straight to Georgia Gas, she gets credit.
That's exactly right.
Wow.
And
That's not easy, I don't know, but.
yeah, it's super easy. Any questions? Thank you, guys. I brought peaches today, and so help yourself to some peaches. I went to Jaymore Farms yesterday and picked them up, so they're very fresh. So get you some peaches, and I got some fans too, because y'all seems like you need it in here.
That's a great reason for you out and touch it down. Right there. You're giving them something of value. Got a real something of value. Moving on, did I see Catherine or Tammy in the room today? Nope, that's not today, okay. Amy is on her way. I think we would know if she was here. I don't know if y'all know who Amy is, but Amy, is she in back? She's outside. Okay, let's look at Amy. Amy's got that you would buy it and deliver. She told me.
I'm not as fast. I'm not as fast as I normally am, but good morning, everybody. Amy Sweeney, with Michael and Gray. Hope y'all had a great 4th. I can't believe we're already in mid-July. But I just wanted to remind y'all that this Thursday, we have our mastermind at Atlanta Athletic Club. Mark King's going to be there. It's from 11 to 1. Please come. It is going to be really, really valuable information. They're always great to go to. It's free. So I'd love to see y'all there. And I know the link is here to get registered. Please make sure you register, because it is a limited space event. So make sure y'all get your name in there.
It is 991, right?
Hang on, we've got an update on that Amy doesn't know about.
So guys, I would suggest that you all take out your phones now and scan the QR code to register, because usually you have a packed house. They're gonna offer a mastermind before the topic 3 tactics to managership. So they're gonna have an exclusive mastermind before that with Mark King to be a smaller setting. Make sure you go pull phones down, scan the QR code and register. Even if you don't know, but you want to, just register now so you can make sure you're all set.
It's also
You are the register.
What?
also
11.
Okay.
That's
That's right.
no.
I was like,
11. Yeah, so they're going to have an exclusive mastermind at 9:30 in a smaller setting beforehand, which you'll scan that QR code to register for. And then following that, they'll have the major mastermind.
the additional registration, there are 2 different registrations. It's for the first meeting and then the second.
Yeah.
And
So you'll want to pull out your phones and register, because it's going to be a smaller setting. There's going to be less sensitive.
that's at the end.
Well, I hope I can see all of y'all there. And I just wanted to give y'all a quick remark. We've had a lot of different issues come up with closings lately, HELOCs. So just wanted to kind of remind y'all with that. If you're the listing agent and your client has a HELOC, if they're gonna pay that, they need to do that way prior to being already under contract. The reason being for that, we're gonna pull the title examination and we're gonna see the HELOC on title, and we're gonna get a payoff and release that at closing. The issue comes up if they've gone ahead and paid that off, even if there's like $1,000 balance, if they've paid that off, we are not gonna have, chances are, that release that's reported with the county prior to closing. That takes a little bit of time, and at that point, we're typically gonna have to still collect for that, which is then your client at the time being double charged. Granted, they would get that back, of course, from the lender once it's paid more than once, but they're not gonna wanna do that. So just make sure that you give them a heads up. Another thing that I've had a lot of questions on, if there's a zero balance on the, we still have to have them complete as part of their seller information form, the information so that we can get that totally closed out. Sometimes there's even like a $50 closeout fee, but even with a zero balance HELOC, we still have to have that information to order that so we can verify that and then get that totally closed out. Do y'all have questions on that?
So we can't treat it like it's a loan that's gonna be paid off at closing. We treat it totally different.
So still treat it as if it, basically just have them contact the closing attorney.
If they see the.
Yeah, if there's a HELOC, just have them contact us, but basically, if they're wanting to pay something off at closing or before closing, probably not a good idea, because it could delay closing, or they're gonna end up being, again, double charged. And I say that in quotes because they're not actually being double charged, but we have to collect that to make sure it's actually closed. They would get that back from the lender. It just would be a couple of weeks later at that point, unless miraculously we got an updated payoff right before showing, hey, they actually did pay it off and you don't have to collect it at closing. But we cannot take their payment or their screenshot of something as verification for that, because then we're not meeting all of our requirements as the closing. But any questions on that? Y'all give us a call. That's what we're here for. We're happy to help. And if y'all need anything, let me know. But hopefully we'll see y'all on Thursday.
I have a question. Yeah. Okay, so reserve your seat. When I go to do that, it just gives me the 9:30 to 10:30. Right.
That's the only one that.
And then you'll be able to-
Accurate.
That's the only one you have to register for because it's an exclusive mastermind. I would still register for the other mastermind because there's going to be a lunch provided. So they can get
It's not.
But when you get this sent out today, so that's just for the 9:30. When you get this sent out today, just click on the link to register for the other ones.
Yeah, did you see the RSP right here? You can go here to register. Yeah, it's
Okay,
okay.
but you'll get the information when it comes out.
All right, I think you should register. I think it's a little, yeah, we got it. We got it. We got it. Thank you, everybody. Amy. Amy, how much longer do we have here? July. Oh, obviously, July, yeah, okay. Thank you. All right, moving on to the next one. I know, I thought that's Kelly. There she is, our favorite. Oh, she's got a bottle of wine. Bottle of wine. We love it. Thank you.
Well, good morning, everybody. Kelly Lukenda with 210 Home Buyers Warranty. So I do have a bottle of wine. My question for today is, who wants, you gonna pick the lucky winner?
I already know who, but.
Okay, it's not lucky winner.
Then again.
So for your buyers, with a purchase of a 210 warranty, any plan purchase, we have a program called Happy Home Lock-in Hardware. How does it work?
Ooh, good luck, girl.
That's not Gabby.
Go ahead, it's all you first. Okay, you, get your locks replaced by any, expert that you want to, and then you turn in your invoice, to 210, and it's easy to do. And then you will get a $100 check back.
Good job.
Wow.
So yes, for the purchase of a home warranty, this is actually a gift from you guys. So your buyers, they have 45 days from that closing date to either hire somebody to come out to redo all their locks, or they can go out and buy all new hardware. We're giving them choices. They just have to upload that paid receipt to their homeowner portal, and we're going to mail them a check up to $100. We also do have a certificate. You can email me. I gave you guys my business card where you can type in your buyer's names, print it out, sign it, and at the closing table, you can give them a copy of the service agreement, a copy of their confirmation showing what warranty that they got. And you can also state, because working with me and my relationship with Kelly over at 210 Home Buyers Warranty, they are going to give you up to $100 to go towards that. Also, don't forget many other benefits. If your buyers have a warranty with us, they can actually go shopping on our discount through Whirlpool and GE with any appliances. So that's awesome to take advantage of. If you are also working with active military or veteran, they have to be the buyer. They also get a discount. Just please let me know and I can get that discount for you. For your sellers, you guys know we do offer complimentary listing coverage. It is free for your sellers. Nothing's due up front, nothing's due until closing, and only that home closes with a home warranty. So if we go out there, if we pay claims, they don't close, they decide not to get a home warranty, they owe us absolutely nothing. More information, please contact me. But the number one reason why to use 210, the number one thing that I can offer you that no other home warranty company can offer you, if you get me, I do come along with this product. You guys know I'm here for you. I'm here not only to educate you. I love to educate your clients. It's so important that your clients understand the warranty, the expectations, the process. I want to give them that peace of mind knowing that they have a local rep, they have a local cell phone, even after that closing date. If they have questions, need guidance, need to get me involved in a claim, because we all know contractors could be our best friend. Sometimes they can be our worst nightmare. But I promise you guys, if you ever get me involved, I'm going to get involved. I'm going to make you guys look good because I want to continue to grow our businesses together. So if you haven't used 210, I would love that opportunity to be your home warranty partner today. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. It all pops around the same. You may as well, buy the one that's got Kelly LaKinda included in it, which is definitely worth it. Did not see equity. TFE is one of our property management company. Diane and Dennis. Come on. How are you guys? Doing okay?
Good morning, everyone. I'm Chandler with Diane and Devers. And I have our July 36 touch idea for you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and as always, I have some samples for you guys. So this month we are doing our lemonade packet backed by popular demand from you guys. It is a very cute little card with a little fun lemonade pun on it, as well as a little Kool-Aid packet with lemonade for your clients. So this item is really great. As always, it's something that we can do a full service for you guys at any point in time. And these items of value are really important. They tend to really leave an impact on your clients. Me and Jordan typically actually kind of send them to like one or two people of our own to kind of get a feedback on them. And my mother's been calling me being like, Julie, where's my lemonade packet? She's like, I was like, it's coming. It's July. She's like, okay, I'm just making sure that you forget me. And if my mother's calling me, I can imagine that maybe some of your clients and database people are going to reach out to you being like, hey, did you like possibly not add me to your mailing list? Like, where's my little like thing I normally get from you guys? So highly recommend reaching out. And don't forget, we can also do handwritten addresses on this. So it adds, again, a little personal touch to everyone you're sending out to.
If you have a database of like 200 people, what will be your cost? You'd be by $100 either way.
So if you are sending, so the full service is $3.50 each. And that is for you sending us the address list and we taking care of it from beginning to end. Yeah, of course. Any other questions I can answer? Wonderful. Well, if you guys come up with any, I'm always here after team meeting, so don't hesitate to come by. I promise I don't buy it. I just might talk your head off about it.
Thanks for meeting. We have, I don't know how many of you know Lee Collins back here in this corner. Lee is the team leader of Collins Collective. They are not new to real estate, but they are new to our office, and we are thrilled that they are here. We really didn't hire Lee for Lee. We really hired Lee for Mel. Okay, sorry, I didn't want to tell you that. You had a suspicion that you kind of knew. You kind of knew. Mel is a designer. She is a meta creator. She's fabulous. She paints, she loves horses. We have a few things in common. So, Mel is going to help you if you would like her to assist you, with some of your marketing in a different way than Diane Endeavors does. But can you share some of that with us? Sure. So that we can see the exciting things that are happening.
Julie kind of took care of my introduction. As she mentioned, a lot of people call me Mel and some people call me Lee's wife, which is also fine.
Not as obvious.
And actually, I was going to tell this story a little bit later, but I'll go ahead and tell it now. This is not our first time, this is a homecoming for us. And some of you might know that. We were actually here, when Lee was here back in 2008, I want to say several years. And then, we tried some things, we did some things, right? We checked out, what else was out there. My background is in corporate marketing and media sales. So I spent the best part of 20 years before I became a licensed agent, working with big global brands, doing their marketing and advertising. And in 2017, I said, I've got 3 rambunctious boys and kind of a fourth. So I But I was like, this, isn't really working for my schedule, right? I needed more flexibility. I wanted to work for myself. So I became a licensed agent in 2017, joined Lee's team. And then in the pandemic, this industry started to have a really big need for branding and marketing, right? Because we were all trying to figure out how to market without being there in person as much. So I started to do some freelancing. I called back on my marketing experience, started freelancing for some agents, doing digital content, content marketing, that sort of thing. And as that grew, I started to notice something that was different from working with big brands. In real estate, we are brands ourselves, right? So it's a little bit different thing. But what I noticed, especially being out in the marketplace, is that agents really didn't have a choice in how to develop their own personal brands. So you can either go to a firm where you could develop your own brand as much as you wanted to, but you weren't going to get the tool resources to do that. So you're kind of like on your own. Good luck with that. And, let's know. So your other option was to go to a more established and very well-funded brand, but your production and your fees to make their brand better. So what Lee and I learned, we brought our team back here, was that Keller Williams is really the only brand that offers an our brand approach, right? So a brand within a brand. So you have the flexibility to develop your own brand being backed by a well-respected global brand. But you also have the tools and resources to not just have that brand and make it look pretty, but to put it to work for you. And of course, I'm talking about me. So that's kind of where I dug back into my marketing background and started doing more of this work and developing more tools. And so I put, I'm branding everything. Okay. If it'll stand still long enough, I'm branding it, right? So I started creating brand identities for not only agents, but other, related brands, redid our brand. And I started putting it on everything. So you know what? We've got this great brand, but I really want to put it to work. So if it's client facing, I want my brand to want, right? So I started developing products like, all of our communication that goes out to clients, we have our brand on it, it's buttoned up, it's organized, and they really like that about us. It needed to look pretty too, right? So we did that. Swag, you put brand on anything, Diane Endeavors can speak to that. And so from the pandemic, that need for digital content didn't go away, right? We needed a way to be able to consume our content and our marketing materials in a different way. So next, just a snapshot of some of the things that we're working on more, which is more digital content, digital microsites. So one thing that I'm working on right now, testing out with a couple of agents, is not only the books that you can do as leave behinds for listings, but digital coffee table books as well. You have this living experience that people can consume in any digital media that they choose. So I'm kind of working on some of those products as well. So what Topo Creative is going to be offering is really a highly customized, individualized suite of products and services that kind of fall within these 3 buckets. So you have branding, which is figuring out, what am I trying to say? Who am I and what am I trying to say? And what I want people to know about me. Content, so making that brand really work for you. So developing things that can be used in command or with your print provider. And then consulting just to kind of make sure that it's all working, right? So checking in, vision boarding, creating strategy and, setting up spreadsheets, Google Forms, anything that makes your business operate a little bit better. So I'm going to be offering a few a la carte type things. You kind of know what you need. You've got a good system working. You just need a couple of things here and there. This is not an exhaustive list of things that I can do. And if I haven't done it before, I will figure it out. So pretty much anything you need, we can probably figure something. So scan this code, will take you to a microsite that I built that has a full menu of service with pricing. What I'm hoping to come up with soon over the next few months, I think it will take a while to develop, but is ready to go content for social media, infographics, blog content, that sort of thing, so that you can target specifically to certain segments in your database, and you don't have to worry about running that. That's coming soon. But I will emphasize this really very custom. So the best place to start is just sit down with me for 30 minutes. This QR code will take you to my scheduling website. And we can sit down virtually or here in the office. I'll be in the office a couple days a week at least. And just figure out what you need. Where are you? What do you need? And we can put together a package that's customized for you wherever you're at in your journey. And yeah, I don't know if we'll take questions, but I did not bring a giveaway either, but can I get your name, please? Come again? Yes. Jewel? Okay, so you mentioned the natural gas referral thing. So my giveaway is my creativity. And those who know me, know that I give away my art all the time, much to my husband's chagrin. But I am going to give you a digital marketing piece that will help you get that QR code out to your database and to your social media platform. But you can get the referral. Sales meeting. I have this here down right down there, and we'll get started.
Is this a free consult?
Yes, this is a consult. Photography. There's a whole long story that I'm happy to share, but it's we're adventurers. My family's adventurers. We're all rock climbers, hikers. That's what the sports. Yeah, yeah. Yep. No, that's why we had trail. Yeah. I like. Thank you. That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
I'm sorry about
Just because you're you. There you go.
I wanted to go harder, but I didn't. All right, we got a lot of things coming up, you guys. A lot of things coming up. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we have Mastering the Market of the Moment Mastermind. Conversation, practice, and role play. This is an incredible phone call. For those of us, sometimes we get on classes and we're all up here talking about real estate. And you're down here thinking, yeah, but I got this listing and it's not selling. I don't care about all this fluffy crap up here. This is that down and dirty right here. This is the down and dirty. This is the tell me what listings you have. Let's talk about why they haven't sold. There are other agents on it. It's not like one person is dictating the conversation. The conversation is dictating itself. And there is a lot of role play. So what did you say when that happened? Or pretend that you're calling. So I learned a lot. I get on this as many mornings as I can. Sam's on there, Deb, Lynn, everybody's on there, all the agents. So if you want to expose a new listing, talk about an open house, find out about a problem. I'm looking at Liam and I had a journey last week. If you want to talk about any of that, this is a great place. This is a great place to go.
And the other thing that's good about this is they go into what's going on in the market, so it mirrors the market stats that Julie sends out, but this also goes in depth of what's going on in the market and analyzes it. So that's another helpful tool for you to have in your arsenal when you're dealing with your buyers and your sellers. Absolutely.
If you're also getting free coaching.
And you're getting free coaching from the
From the top of the top, all across the board, that's.
Amazing.
So it's. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of dreading it when they first came out, but I was like, oh, we're gonna do another thing every single morning. But I got on it after the first couple times, I was like, oh, hang on a second. This is really good. And then I realized that we were all learning from it. So it's 100%. I think it's a great thing to do. Melba is coming back. We couldn't get our date with her exactly right. We are working on that, but the 3 dates that we have, July 8th, July 10th, and July 12th. I don't think any of us are going to Savannah. I don't know, Mike. But July 8th is in Chattanooga and July 10th is at KWNA. It's going to be the same class that she taught here. The one about the NAR and then also the bar changes. This class, y'all, we were out in the hallway and we were sitting on top of each other. Twan attended one, he had to sit on the floor. The person being young, he had to sit on the floor in the meeting. So these class.
Oh, yeah.
Twan with a gentleman. It's awesome.
I regretted it.
I'm done. But I would sign up for it. There's no harm in taking it again. We are getting different information from all the different places. And I think the reason that's happening is because the attorneys are interpreting it one way. Same thing, they're interpreting it one way, and in the real estate, this. Melba is in real estate. She does what we do, and she's probably going to give you the best way to interpret this for your business. So you've already taken it, try to take it again.
I wanted to add to that. I've taken it with Campbell, Brandon, Seth Weissman, and Melba. She is our broker.
Yep.
And it is very different advice that she gives us.
Absolutely.
She's gonna have us to a higher standard.
Yes.
If you've taken it with other people, take it with her. Because one, she makes it make the most sense. And two, she is our broker. So she's gonna keep us on.
Yeah.
Seth was saying, and Seth wrote the forms. I mean, he's very knowledgeable. But there were things that Melba told us do not do. And Seth was like, yes, you can kind of do that, but she's our broker.
And I'll tell you why that happened. Seth is thinking on a bigger picture of, well, if it went to court, it would really be the intent behind this. Okay, Melba's trying to stop it before it ever gets there. Melba's trying to tell you what they Nicole's right. You don't even want to go there. So Melba's trying to keep us from even getting on that path. But Seth is thinking this and Melba's thinking about us, locally right here. So if you get a chance to go, please go.
And if you took it with another school, like she was saying, Seth White or something like that, you can take it with Melba and get credit for that stuff.
Yes,
For your CE.
absolutely. Okay, career day, July 10th, boy, that's pretty soon. From 12 to 1 is being raised tomorrow. It's a great way to build your, and Alicia would like to sing to us all.
I have my weedie this one.
But this is tomorrow. This is a great way to grow your downline. If you have someone who is not bothering you, but just telling you, like, I'm interested in real estate. If you're doing real estate, I'd like to know a little bit more about real estate. Have them go to this, the career day. If they are truly interested, Alicia will talk with them. She will she will help them get a scholarship for the educational portion of the relicensing.
They have to attend the career day. This is, I just want to emphasize the reason that we have this is because I get bombarded a lot with just people saying, hey, I got a person. And it's hard to keep up with everybody. So if they go to career day, I have a better chance of not letting them fall through the cracks. And also career day gives them the background as to why we have them go to career day. It also preps them for the actual case for that they're going to participate in. So if you do have somebody, please make sure that they register for career day first. That's the first step. And you can either send it to the case for email address, but they have to register before they're able to participate in career day. Okay?
Thanks, Judy. All right, so great way to build it down. Share the news. Grilling and chilling, Miss Heather here. With the best team ever, that would be us. On July 18th, 5 to 7, Camp Street, I believe it's during, what's the event called, Friday?
Live after 5.
Live after 5. This is going to be in the current team's parking lot. It is going to be a blast. And I would love for everyone to be there. If you guys haven't been to Live After 5, that's a blast in and of itself. Add, cook out and drink.
Super important. You must bring your own chairs. And Donnie from AmeriSpec is going to be smoking and grilling. So nothing different for there.
Love it, love it. So, and thank you guys for putting it together. Appraiser's Guide to CMAs with DS Murphy. Those of you who have been in real estate for a hot minute know that DS Murphy is one of our go-to appraisers. Federal company.
Can I put a plug in for that? I had an appraisal that I needed, that was questionable, and I just texted them, and they responded back with the information that I needed. So I highly recommend them. If you do ever have a conflict with appraisal, they definitely respond back. I don't know if it was Mike, or whatever, but they responded right back. So they're a really great company. I highly recommend that you do utilize.
Yes, to register that, I was, I don't know, I didn't. And it's too small to register, so I didn't have to run that from everybody.
Oh, can you blow it up a little bit?
Can anybody else get it? Yeah. You got it.
Just look up.
Law, do this all, okay, strawberry technology, if everybody can just hold it for a second, we'll be right back. I'm struggle with it. 1 moment, 1 moment.
I know. Hey, Kathy, ready to come on down?
All right. Anybody else? Oh, you need to get up, walk. Or just.
No.
All right, moving on. Okay. All right, if you do, stay in the market. We don't have a phone in scanning code today. I'm scared of what's gonna happen to scan this one, but this is August 2nd, 9 to 12. This is your Smart Master. So if you have not been, try to go. It's amazing. It's a wonderful meeting. Andy and Leslie are on top of all of it. They've researched it. They're going to tell you how to use those stats in your presentations. So great, great, great class. Go to this one's at Forsyth Conference Center up there on Model Ridge. Career visioning. Has anybody registered? Has everybody registered? Great. That's the greatest response I've ever gotten. If you have not and you would like to go, this is with Gene Rivers. Gabby, it's a little bitty QR code down here. So if anybody would like to take a minute, come up and register for the class, that's fine. Not just going out in the slide, but this is a good one to go.
And Gene Rivers is fantastic. He's like the king of maths coaching, right? But he helps you guys during this program to learn how to build a team, how to hire for a team, how to get to that next level from the. Also, he's the coach of the Indiana last.
Be sure.
Another quick thing on this too, so typically career visioning is done by Southeast region. The Southeast region is actually piggybacking off of our event. So sign up now because there will be a point that this gets up the entire region here. So a lot of urgency on this one.
Thank you for bringing that up. All right. Calm down. People just there. Like Elvis and the Beatles up in here. Then we had a slight change of plan. Mark was going to come and speak with us about investing. Mark's mom is having some difficulty today, so if we can all just take a minute at some point during our day and send a happy thought to Mark and his mom, that would be greatly appreciated. We found out about 10:20 this morning, Mark wasn't going to be able, which is exactly what the book said, that Mark wasn't going to be able to make it. Miraculously, we had Sam in the building. So Mel and Raven came up with this great idea. They're like, look at Sam. So
Well, this is a fun trick whenever you put Mark on the headline and then it's a bait and switch that you get. That's the only reason I know that y'all are here today. Can I share a?
Do everything.
For this? So for those of you who are struggling with QR codes, did you know that you can actually just take a picture of this open it up inside of your photos, and then if you just hold your thumb on the QR code, that should open something to it. So,
I just got one.
Let's- All right, that's it. Yes, so you just take a picture, take a picture of the screen, open up your photos. You just throw your thumb over the QR code on the logo. It takes a couple seconds and we'll pull up. Cool.
Thank you, Sam.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right. Oh, so we're doing a little impromptu thing here today, so I wanted to share a couple updates that have hit command, probably the last couple of months or so, things that I think are worthy of a mention, some things that are going to help you with your business. So I put together some of the top 8 new features inside of Command that are either going to help you just get some time back or actually for your business. My first update I'm going to share with y'all is we have some new websites. We haven't played around with these yet. You do have the ability to go into your Command inside of the consumer outlet and actually upgrade your website. These things are incredible. We're doing everything that we can to give every single agent inside of KW a Zillow-like platform so that we can eventually get your clients off of Zillow, which is a cool thing. And I want to share a couple of new features. A few of these may sound familiar. On your new websites, you go to any property that for any listing. This is a little bit slow today. If you go to any property, eventually.
Sure, Kathy.
It is, thank you.
Oh, no.
Even having to. All right, we can come back to that one.
Y'all remember he's doing this on the fly, so we gotta give it.
This is. Weird. Yeah, okay. Well. So it's really great. We'll see if the live in a few seconds. I just want to share, and I'm just going to walk through them, talk through them. On your websites, if you go to any listing, it doesn't matter what's or not, we all know that there's a URL, like a web address. If you just type /open house at the end of anything, it'll turn into a live lead capturing house signing, which is really cool. And you can do this on any single listing, whether it's yours or someone else's. That's a cool feature we have there. And the other thing, you see it's working now, it's not. The other thing that we have is that you can now compare listings or properties side to side. So if you have a client who's actually shopping and maybe they're looking at, Roswell, Alpharetta, and Johns Creek, or maybe a few places, they can actually go through their favorite properties. And there's a compare button now that lets you compare up to, actually, I don't know how many, but I would probably recommend no more than 5. You can look at 5 properties to kind of look at like the snapshot things like Sugar Sweets, Story of Beds, Bass, the price of stuff. That's a really cool feature in there. Just kind of updated. All right, cool. All right, so fingers crossed the command part works here. This is what's going to benefit everybody. So who participates in profit share? All right. I want a lot more hands raised next time I ask that question. I would like to participate in profit share. Excellent, glad to hear that. Definitely put people up with. Especially then.
Okay, everybody turn off your Wi-Fi. Okay, airplane.
Just kidding. For the viewers, everything doing it.
Yeah. I don't like that one.
Hey, Sam, while we're waiting, can you repeat the slash?
Yeah, so if you go to any listing, so like if you go to your website, the property, an URL, you just do / open house, all one word, and it'll turn it into a landing page. Yeah. Yeah, and you can use that for your sign in.
Do you have to do that from a certain place? You
No, it's your version
gotta
of the
be.
website. All right.
Got it.
I have really cool content. with Sarah Caleb. Your particular KW. The consumer side. It's working back there. Of course, Marquia. Yeah. Maybe they don't have sense if I can show it, but when we go to these, like, these. Yeah. It's cool about doing this, looking at, we'll just take that page and convert it into forms. So the cool about that is you can take that website, put it into the QR code, put it on your mobile, scan it, it's like, as I. Yes. And what's cool about that is you can build out. It has the, it's a man. It's a source of building house, where they give data, nothing in it, but did additional data management by contact doing automatically and they're tagged for the source.
So, review.
Like here.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, we're just taking a little break, a technology break. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Caravans going on today? Nobody has any caravans today? Or a new listing. A couple of new listings. Does anybody have a new listing they'd like to talk about? I've seen a couple of them come across my desk. Like much today. Fiona says we're fine, so let him help. Everybody working, we're gonna do a batch presenting contest pretty soon. And I'd love your ideas. I'd like to carry forward with that. If we do need to get more listings, yes, ma'am. Run my backpacks, yeah. We're gonna get it.
So the deadline for the North Fulton community here is,
Yeah, that, I got it.
so we've got a lot more donations, thank you. But we still, said that we went to 100, so this is about 5 backpacks and supplies. But no, thank you so much for everybody that has donated so far. So we still have about another week where we can take donations. On Melody's newsletter, there is a QR code there where you can just donate money there, or you can, no, I'm sorry. There's a QR code for Amazon, so you can just order from there and it gets shipped here. And yeah, we would love a lot more
Anything.
participation.
Dollar store, paper, pencils, all of it.
Supplies.
We would love that. So
Thank you.
sweetie. I got it. Okay. All right, Sam.
Yeah.
Good?
we're good now,
All
yeah.
right. Good.
All right, well, so I apologize. We're just live streaming on one screen over here, so I'll do my best to kind of dictate what's going on. Yeah, so back on the profit share thing. So this is one of those updates that wasn't really talked about. But there's a point in time that when you join KW, like you have to turn in like your sponsor, you have to set up your profit share, so you receive that, it goes to the account. We now have the ability to actually make those changes inside of demand, which is really great. So if you go and click on your profile in the top right-hand corner, and then you scroll down to this button right here that says My Profile, this is going to open up kind of like your Keller Williams like bio and things here. But over on the left, you're going to see a little spot inside the drop-down menu for My KW. And there's a spot here where you can actually update your personal information. But the thing I really want to point out, this is super important, is that this is where you change the beneficiaries of your profit share. So you're going to see there's a beneficiary button right here. I can click on this.
And this will let me actually set up that beneficiary. Now, the cool thing is that you can set this up to be an individual person when you go through here, or you can change this to an entity. So for those of you that like to put your profit share into a different type of asset, this would be the way we set. But yeah, definitely go in and update this. It's gonna be something that's gonna help you. All right. One of the other cool things, if I can go back into the main page of command. We now have the ability to do what we call advanced filters. So we know on the tech side of things, we have this little saying called GIGO, G-I-G-O. Anyone know what that stands for? Garbage in, garbage in is garbage out. Good job. So garbage in is garbage out. So we've added this really cool feature inside of command to help you clean up your data, because we know that whenever your data is bad, your output is also bad. So we've always had this filters button over here inside of command. One of the neat things that they've recently added is that we have the ability to do advanced features. So what this allows you to do is actually search for missing data, which is one thing. So if I want to go through my database and find people who are missing an email, missing a telephone number, or missing like a birthday or something that I think is important, I can go into this field section here and I can say, okay, let's look at birthdays. And I can change this to what's coming up the next couple of days, but I can also say is empty. And when I choose is empty, this is going to show me anyone that has a missing birthday. The cool thing is that when I hit apply, it's going to show me that, but I could also stack this with maybe something like a tag. So if I want to go into my tags and find all of my past client tags that I'm missing the birthday for, I can hit apply and that'll show up here. Yes. Yeah, this whole ability to search by is empty or does contain something.
Those tags who are missing birthday.
Yep.
You can just do your DT2 on that particular day or whatever week and say, hey, I was going to get all my DT2, they have 50 birthdays.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yep, exactly. And you can do, I mean, you can go crazy with this. If you really want to get precise looking for things, you can stack as many as things you want.
I think that'd be a great way to reach out to people. So I'm missing your birthday or.
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, but it's a great way to actually go find that list that you're looking for. Cool. Since we're in here, this is brand new. This just showed up on Friday this past week. Part of this advanced filters, even inside of regular filters here, they've now added. Oh, no, they didn't. I had to scroll. They've now added a spot in here where you can search which clients are on or are not on a smartphone. This is huge, because how many of you have set up your 36 touch for the year and then added new clients and go, oh crap, I can't remember what the on.
Yes, that is amazing.
So this is huge. So now you can go to the filters button and I can search for anyone that doesn't have a smart plan and hit apply. And this is probably gonna be a lot of people. But yeah, I have over 3,000 people that aren't on any smart plan.
Oh, this is amazing for that. You actually work in and know command. These are huge.
These are sick. Yeah. And the cool thing is that gives you the basic ability to search by like no smart plan or smart plan. However, the advanced feature also works now for smart plans as well. That I can go in here and say, okay, smart plans is empty, or I can specifically look at those that are on maybe one of my smart plans. So when I go through here, I can search for my 36 touch. It'll show me the people that are on it or aren't on it.
Hey, Sam.
And I'm not going to click on that because I have 1,000 of these in here. It'll give you a short list of people that you need to contact. Cool. Oh, another recent update. This one's also brand spanking new. Who are my MailChimp people? MailChimp? Perfect. Okay. Well, yeah. I think one of the most fair criticisms that we could have made of the Manning last couple of years is like how basic the email creativity aspects have been. They've now recently changed this to where when I go into designs and I select I'm going to create an email, we now have experience that's a heck of a lot closer to MailChimp than what it's ever been in the past. So if I go into designs, I hit create design up here in the top right hand corner, select email. And let's just create a new one. We're going to work from scratch. Over on the left-hand side, we now have the ability to do these much more advanced layouts that we didn't have before. So if I wanted to create like a newsletter that had like 3 columns, I can just drag that into my email creator. And each of these individual blocks now can be something different. So if you wanted to just go crazy and just make this really nice creative email designer, you now have the ability. It's something we couldn't do before. And you can also do things like change the background, the border, you can do images and all kinds of cool things in there. I don't want to take up too much on this, but I highly encourage you to go just play around with this. There's a lot of really cool things that they added to this feature. Speaking of emails, I might get in trouble for running my mouth on this one, but one of the biggest criticisms that I've had of Command was that for the longest time, we never had the ability to just click on a contact and send that one person an email. You always had to create a smart plan, and it was just like 4 or 5 clicks that were just absolutely ridiculous and unnecessary. I am so happy to announce we now have the ability to just email people through Command.
No.
Yeah.
That's they opened it and everything. with the smart plan?
Yeah, you can see it through your reports. Yeah. So you can do this with any contact. So if I were to come in here and pull up Raymond.
What took so long on this? It's just
I
such a
don't
big
know.
thing.
I had hair whenever I first brought it up.
It's rocked my day.
Yeah. So I think it's expected from any CRM out there that if I pull up a contact and I click on this person's name, I would expect this would let me email them. For the longest time, that wasn't the case, but now I can click on it. I can choose command email. It's going to pop up a window and I can type just Raymond. It's ridiculous, but this is one of my favorite things that's been finally released.
Oh, this is great.
You do have the ability to put signatures in here as well. They are plain text for the moment. So like if you do like your graphic and stuff, we can't do that yet. But I'm just thrilled that we have the ability to do like attachments and signatures, all those things that we expect. Cool. Alrighty. Another really cool thing. Anyone a fan of artificial intelligence? We now have an artificial intelligence overlaid inside of Command. It's called Quick, AWIQ, and it lives both in the Command desktop as well as the Command mobile. I'm a huge Pittsburgh Steelers fan, so I love that the logo design for this looks like the Steelers logo down here in the bottom right-hand corner. So when you click on this, it basically opens up. I'm sorry, are y'all clapping? Is that a thing? Week 1, we'll see that. It opens ChatGPT on the side. Yeah, what's cool about this is that I'm going to nerd out a little bit. There's these things called GPT. So ChatGPT is like the main one that we know. You can create your own specific GPT within ChatGPT. It's like a weird, like Russian nesting doll of things to do with it, but it's a specialist, meaning that this AI in here knows MREA, it knows Shift, it knows Keller Williams, all the playbooks. We have just had this thing leading all of our material for the last couple of years. So you can ask it like any question of like, hey, what should I do to promote my open house? Or I'm a brand new agent, what advice would you give me? It's going to spit out specific references from MREA, Shift book, all of our playbooks, Family Unit, maybe can't all here and give you very specific real estate advice that's out here. Voice enabled? It is not voice enabled. I haven't tried that on mobile. You might be able to do that on mobile. It will bring up that separate keyboard to the microphone. What do we want to ask it? Let's ask the question. How do I become an MREA? I love that. That is, I mean, I read it really quickly, but that's one of the most basic summaries of the MRA book I've ever seen in my life. But you can have it expand on there.
I don't see everything.
Just like ChatGPT, I can ask it for more detail.
Okay, so you gotta ask everything.
Yeah, more detail.
Okay, that's pretty darn cool.
Sam, in the email feature, is there a limit to the amount of emails we can send like there used to be?
Everyone has 5,000 monthly emails for free. You can buy more if you. Yeah. Yeah. How's that?
is pretty cool. Good question, Juan.
And it also is on your mobile phone. So just remember that too, if you're using Pan Mobile, that's a cool feature you can use on the fly.
So if you ask it a question like, where is the open house place?
I don't know if it will
We'll
locate
be
like.
down our
easily.
will and show you guys.
How to hold a 7-level open house or something.
Yeah, I know it'll answer that, but if I ask where is the open house,
That's
I
right. I
wonder if it will like.
Well, tell you how to get agent, if you're looking for agent referral, step by step, how to you'll connect.
I don't know. That it's. So it says basically go search open house playbook version 6 PDF. That's not bad.
See, does it like in regular chat should be the more you talk to it, the more it needs to do? It's
Yes.
the same thing.
It
So
works
tailors a speech.
Yep, yeah, exactly the same way. So if you can say things like, hey, rephrase, like, create my social media content and make it sound like me, it'll. Cool.
It's awesome.
And then Nicole, what was your question on it?
My question was, will it teach you, because you know, how we have like, command, you have connect, we have the white page, and then we can get in a deep dark hole and all these different places. Will it tell you how to like, I'm looking for it, and you just still, okay, how do I search our referral network? And it's tell me step by step ways to search a referral network.
I've never tested this. Let's see what it does. So what city were you saying?
Indiansville, Virginia.
Doesn't do that yet, but this is maybe this is maybe
The knowledge
2 months old
brain
though.
system. Okay, so we're just gonna put something up. How do I use it?
Give it a year and it'll be there.
I use referral network.
I'm gonna start telling people I'm knowledge constrained.
Yeah, that's a great.
Don't you love?
Yeah. My wife has already done that for a while.
Knowledge.
Yeah, so-
There you go. There's the-
Yeah. So have fun with it. You can test it. If you get a response where it says like it's knowledge constrained, give it a year. Like this thing's getting smarter. It's AI. Cool. And then the last thing I have here is actually on my homepage here. You may not have this widget because your homepage, your dashboard is, I don't say fully customizable, but there is some customization. In the top right hand corner, you can click the customize button here and you can change the view, the different widgets that we have on your home screen. One of the coolest ones that we recently added is this one up here that says most active contacts. So this will show you the top 10 people inside of your database that are opening up your emails, that are responding to your stuff, that are active on your website, that are doing all these things. Now, the cool thing is that if you see like, all right, well, here's Sandy Peterson, he's a creep. You can click on the 3 dots, the meatballs over here. You can actually have them hid from the list so they don't show up, which is kind of. Because I know that we all probably have that like 1 or 2 stalkers inside of our database that's just like a looky-loo on our stuff. This is a great way you can hide them so it gives you a fresh thing.
How do you get that?
Yeah, so it's going to be on your homepage at some point. So if it's not visible, you may just need to scroll down. But you can customize this homepage by clicking this customized pen icon up here in the top right.
And what would you?
And then you'll see your widgets for most active contacts up here. You can move it wherever you want. Yep. Cool.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's all I have today. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to demo the website in a little more detail,
Can
but
we get you back?
yeah, for sure.
Would everybody
Absolutely.
be interested in that? No, I would. Yeah.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yes, yes. So that's that date. Got a date. We're gonna come demo the website. We'll find a date.
Yeah, let's find it.
Okay, just find it.
And it's out there, too.
Perfect.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for stepping in and I didn't know most of that. So thank you for that. And that is it. That is our team meeting today. Thank you guys for being here. Struggling, I would say I'm struggling to find inspiration, but that's not true. I'm struggling to find this inspiration, but be nice people. There's our inspiration for the week. Everybody be a nice person. So thank you guys for being here. If you haven't gotten something to eat already, grab it on your way out and we'll see you next week, if not sooner. If you have any questions, give us a call. We're here to help.